Hello and welcome. My name is Lucas. We're going to do a power flow today. A bit of technical difficulties getting the stream up, so I'm just going to wait a minute for people to join. In the meantime, you can grab a block or a bolster, cushion, any items that you have around the house that are good to sit on. And we're just going to wait a couple minutes here to see who else arrives in the video. Didn't start it quite on time, had some technical difficulties. So just taking a meditative seat, just to begin easing into our practice. Finding a relaxed and upright spine, drawing the shoulders back, softening the body, and drawing your attention to the breath. Allowing the muscles of the face to relax, the corners of the eyes, the cheeks, the lips. Relaxing through the arms and the chest. Allowing the strong muscles of the back to soften and relax. And just continue scanning through the body, taking another minute or two here to actively allow the body to relax. Staying in your easy seat, continuing to actively scan through the body and relax. Staying with the breath here. And take some three-part breaths. So allow the breath to bring you into a deeper present moment awareness. Breathing in, feeling the belly expand, feel the chest open, feel the rib cage expand all the way up to the collar, deep three-part breath. And then smooth exhale, like we're filling up a pitcher of water. Breathing into the base, the center in the top. Hold it at the top for a second, and then smooth Ujjayi victorious exhale. When you can hear yourself breathe, you create that feedback loop that helps to regulate the body's automatic functions. Okay. So I just wanted to wait for a few more people to join. I pasted a playlist in the chat. So if you want to open up that playlist, it's a Spotify playlist. You can play that along with the class. So for class today, I recommend maybe a bolster just to sit on just for right now. A block would be definitely helpful. Maybe some water. A mat, is nice to have, or just a carpeted floor. So today's practice is going to be a pretty powerful, active, engaging practice. So we're going to really have a lot of fun with it. We're definitely going to move. It's a pretty creative sequence. So we'll just do a couple sun salutation variations to get into it. And then the series is going to build upon itself. So every time we repeat it, we'll kind of simplify it and combine it, and then build it up to into a series. So this is a really like creative vinyasa power flow. It's definitely going to get you moving. All right. So let's start in a tabletop pose. Wherever you're at, just go ahead and rise up into tabletop, stacking the palms underneath of the shoulders, nice vertical line with the arms, knees underneath of your hips. And tuck your toes, then press into the hands and hover the knees just a few inches off the mat. Sparking your inner fire here, feeling your core for 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, lower the knees, inhale, gaze forward, belly's down. Exhale, tucking the chin. Inhale, pulling the chest forward. Exhale, tucking the tailbone, gazes towards your navel. Inhale, alternate that. Shoulder blades wrap down the back. Exhale, wrap those shoulders around your front. And continue with this cat-cow movement, moving with the breath, letting your breath guide and direct your stretch. And in today's practice, please listen to your body. So find your edge and don't go past it. So definitely respect where you're at today, and really feel that fire building, warming up the wrists, warming up the legs and the core. And then take your hands a bit farther forward, shifting the hips forward for touching into cobra, and then pressing them back, not quite to child's pose, keeping the arms long, extending through the hugging the hands down. Exhaling back. One more time, inhale forward, tuck your toes, exhale back for down dog. Settle into your down dog. The whole surface area of the hands down, and let's bounce on the heels a little bit. And then pedal out your dog. Send one heel down, then the other. Hugging your armpits down to the mat when you press the heel back. Notice my shoulders go down as well, so make it a whole body movement. All right, from down dog, let's inhale forward to plank pose. Exhale, down dog. Let's do that 2 more times. Let's inhale forward. And exhale back. Once more, inhale forward. Exhale, press back. Bend the knees, inhale, look forward. Walk, step, or float up to the top. Halfway lift, hands to your shins or thighs, flat back. Exhale, fold. Press into the heels, lift the kneecaps, draw the navel in, circle the arms up. Bring the hands down to the heart. So let's get a little bit unconventional for a second here. A great way to warm up the body is just to jump and bounce around a bit. So let's just bounce here, letting the heels come up and then dropping the heels down so you can feel your heels hitting the earth. Relaxing the shoulders, letting the wrists sway a bit. Take the hands, circle the wrists one way, circle the wrists the other way. If you know a little shuffle step, you can get into that. Whatever feels good for you. Just take a few more jumps. Really, let's warm up the body quickly here. All right. Thanks for doing that with me. So let's take a sun salutation half pose. Inhale up, sweep the arms up. Exhale, rain the hands forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Let's take a ragdoll here. So take hold of opposite elbows. Release the head and neck. We definitely want to release that tension in the head and neck early on in practice. Sway a bit from side to side. Shake the head no, and nod the head yes. Very good. Release the arms to the mat. Step back to a plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin, or hug the elbows into the ribs at 90 degrees for chaturanga. Inhale forward for your up dog, broaden the collar. Exhale, down dog. Take 2 more full breaths here. Strong inhale. Smooth exhale. Please look forward. Inhale. Exhale, step or press and float up to the top. Find that flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands to the heart. One more time with the breath. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Press and float or step, lowering down. Inhale, shining the heart. Exhale, down dog. Take 3 breaths. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward. Exhale, press and float or step up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Press into the heels, navel to spine, circle the arms up to the top. Exhale, then down to the heart. Sun Salutation B Pose. Sweep the arms back. Bend your knees, sit your hips back, reach the arms up. Feet are parallel, you can see your big toes. Inhale, sit a bit deeper. Exhale, straighten the legs and fold. Halfway lift. Plant the hands, step or float back. Vinyasa, down dog. Inhale, your right leg lifts. Exhale, you step it up in between your hands, spin your back heel down, rise up to warrior one. Exhale, we frame the foot, step back, down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the left leg lifts. And step it up, lower your back heel, warrior one. With your next exhale, frame the foot, step back, vinyasa. From down dog, let's take a few breaths together. Take a deep inhale, inside out. Take a full breath in with me. And let it go. Very good. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward. With the exhale, engage, step or pounce up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Sweep the arms, chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, hands together, come to standing. Take a moment here, noticing the effects of our practice, the heart rate, the breathing increased. I think I'm going to change my orientation. Yeah. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out the best camera angles and that stuff like that. Okay, so we're going to go into our deep series now. You guys ready? Let's do it. Sweep the arms back, chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the legs and fold. Halfway lift. Step or press back. Lowering down. Shining the heart, deep inhale. Exhale, sends you back to down dog. Inhale, your right leg lifts. Extend long through that leg, right? Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, knee to your right elbow. Inhale, extend it. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. We're going to take fall and triangle. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Keep it there or straighten the leg long across your body. Spin your back heel down. Reach your top fingers up. Press your hips up. Beautiful work, strong yogis. Feel that power here. And then ground your top hand. Inhale for three-legged dog. Reaching long with that foot. Exhale, step it up in between your hands. Now lower your back knee. Inhale, take your right arm up, wrap it around for your left thigh. Left arm reaches up and long. So your right arm is holding your left thigh. Take a couple deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, frame that front foot, tuck your back toes, three-legged dog. With the exhale, step the foot up, runner's lunge. Shift your weight forward, standing, raise your back knee. And then take your ankle on top of your thigh for figure 4 pose, bringing the hands together in Anjali Mudra. Lengthening your tailbone, keeping the spine nice and straight and well aligned. Finding your balance here. And then you can straighten your standing leg and fold. This is a great place for that block. And you can keep these toes flexed. Whenever you're bending deeply into a knee, it's a good idea to flex the toes here. Relax the head and neck. And then let's rise up. Lift the left knee up again. Circle out the knee. Big circles. Big circles one way, and then big circles the other way. And now take that leg back for warrior 3. Nice parallel line with the ground. And we're going to take it to warrior 2. So real graceful here. Float that top foot back. Windmill the arms open, parallel. Gazing over your front middle fingers with intention. What is your intention for practice today? Strength, health, balance, consistency? Embody that. Drawing the energy up through your feet, through your core, extending it out long through the fingers, softening the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, frame your front foot. Step back straight to down dog or lower down to chaturanga. Shine the heart forward deeply in. Exhale, press your back nice and flat. Down dog. You can bend the knees to help get the back flat. Let's do the other side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Nice and long and strong. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, extension. Exhale to your left elbow. Inhale, send it back. Exhale to your nose. And when you bring the knee forward, you shift your weight a bit forward as well. Inhale, send it back. And this time we're going to take that fallen triangle. So take your knee to your right elbow. Straighten it long, stacking the shoulders. You're in control here. Ground the hand. Inhale, reach that left leg back up. 3-legged dog. Exhale, step it up. Lower your back knee. Take that left arm first. Wrap it up and back. Taking your right thigh. Right arm reaches to the sky. Gazes up at your outstretched fingers. Inhale. Exhale, frame your front foot, tuck your back toes, strong 3-legged dog. Exhale, stepping up in between your hands, shift your weight forward to standing, raise your back knee. Figure 4 pose, take that ankle on top of the thigh, hands in Anjali Mudra, extend the tailbone, but we're not tucking it, we're not popping it back. It's a natural extension from the spine as we sit a bit deeper. And then when you're ready, if you would like, you can straighten the leg and fold. Again, flexing those suspended toes and relaxing the head and neck. And then we'll rise up, take the knee high, take some knee circles one way, and then knee circles the other way. And then long and strong, warrior 3. Take flight, and then we're gonna take a smooth transition to warrior 2. So float that back foot, spin the hands open. Your front thigh is rotating externally as the knees tracking the same direction as the front toes. The arms are parallel. Your weight is evenly pressed into both feet. So you are both splitting the mat, pushing the mat away, and drawing the mat into the center, hugging muscle to bone. And returning to your intention. Returning to your intention. Inhale. Exhale, frame your front foot. Step it back, lowering down. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, down dog. Take a moment in down dog, find some stability. Bending the knees more, making the back nice and flat. Finding the rest in this down dog. And now inhale, your right leg lifts. Bend the knees, stack the hips, point the toe, gaze under your left armpit at that toe. Inhale, raise the knee a bit higher. Exhale, step it up to the top of your mat, lower your back knee. This time, raise both arms up, lean your hips forward. Exhale, frame the front foot, touch the back toes, three-legged dog. And then step it up, shift your weight forward, raise that knee. Figure four. Raise back up, standing, raise the knee, warrior three. We're gonna float it back to warrior two. Lean forward for a side angle. Your front forearm to thigh, or it can come to the mat or to a block. Block is my personal favorite. And if you would like to take a bind here, you can take your top arm around the back. This bottom arm can reach under the thigh or above the thigh, catching behind your back. Pulling your elbow forward and taking that bind, drawing the top shoulder back. Staying with the breath. And then let's release the bind. Let's come up to warrior two. Straighten your front leg, bring your hands together above you, gaze up at the hands. Sky Archer is the name of this pose. Exhale to warrior two, gazing over the front hands. Knee is stacked over top of the ankle. Inhale, Sky Archer, gazing up. Exhale to the lunge. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do this 3 more times. Strongly in and out. Feels good to breathe in the morning. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And this time, inhale, Sky Archer. Stay here. And now spin your back heel up. Twist to your right. Hook your left elbow on your right thigh. Revolved crescent lunge. Long line from your back heel to the crown of your head. Option to lower the back knee. Bringing the palms to the heart. Option to split your arms. And then we're going to open back up to warrior two. Smooth transition, strong. Spin your back heel down, windmill the arms open. Flip your front palm, reach forward, scoop it up and back. Inhale. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. We're going to take it down from here, deeply in. Exhale, frame your front foot. Ride the exhale all the way through. Always can skip the vinyasas. Finding down dog. Nice work. Inhale, reach your left leg up and high. Bend the knees, stack the hips, point the toes. Looking under your right arm, you can see your toes extending that energy line from your big toe. Check out your toes, count them. Make sure you still have 5. And then inhale, reach your knee a bit higher. Exhale, step it up, lower your back knee. Exalted Low Lunge. Both arms reach straight up. Lean the hips as far forward as feels good for you. Inhale. Exhale, frame the front foot, tuck the back toes, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step it up, shift your weight forward, raise the knee. Find your figure 4 pose. Find your balance. Find some ease for just a moment. And then warrior 3, send that top leg back, parallel. Now we're gonna open up to warrior 2. Very good. Inhale. Exhale, lean forward, side angle, forearm to thigh, a block or the mat. Top arm starts by the ear, And then you're welcome to wrap it into any bind that feels good for you. So 3/4 bind, my personal favorite, is where you take the top hand underneath the front hand underneath of the back hand, and then bring the elbow forward on top or inside of the thigh. Draw the top shoulder back, tucking the hips in. Take a couple more breaths wherever you're at. And we'll release the bind. Warrior 2, flip your front palm, reach forward, scoop it up and back. Your front knee is still tracking in the same direction as your front toes. Inhale. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior 2, straighten the front leg, reach the arms up together above your head for sky archer. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, sky archer. Exhale, moving with the breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do it 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Fully in. And out. Sky archer. Bring the hands together, straighten the front leg. Inhale. Exhale. Spin your back heel up. Twist to your left. Hook those elbows on your thigh. Pressing the palms together, drawing them closer to your heart. You can lower the back knee if you like, or split the arms. Then we're going to open back up to warrior 2. Nice and smooth. Reverse the warrior. Inhale. We're going to take it down from here, deeply in. Ride the exhale all the way through your flow. Inhale, forward or to down dog. Take 3 breaths here. What do you feel in the body? Gripping the fingers down, sending the heels back, expanding through your joints. Feeling into your balance, your power. Sway the head a bit from side to side, shaking the head no, nodding the head yes. And then let's bend the knees, inhale, gaze forward in yoga and in life, engage the bandhas, and then press and float, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, sweep the arms behind you, sit the hips back, chair pose. Inhale, exhale, hands together, and we stand. Take a moment, feel into the effects of that practice, drawing your attention between the palms. Notice your heart rate and the heat that we've built. So let's go into that series again, shall we? Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold. Sweep the arms back, chair pose. Inhale, sit a bit deeper. Exhale, straighten the legs and fold. Halfway lift to prepare. Hands to the mat, press and float, or step back, down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, your right leg lifts, bend the knees, stack the hips, and take a flip. Weight even in both legs. I'm going to crab walk around here so that I can see the camera, and we're going to do some digital high fives. If you see me, all right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And go ahead and flip on back, nice and smooth. Take that foot all the way up to the top. Lower your back knee. Exalted low lunge, reaching up. Inhale. Framing your front foot, 3-legged dog. Step it up to the top, raise your back knee, figure 4. Straighten your standing leg, warrior 3. Warrior 2. Find your balance here. Side angle. Warrior two, inhale, straighten your front leg, bring your arms together, sky archer. With the exhale, pivot that back heel up, revolved crescent lunge. Open back up to warrior two. Flip your front palm, reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. And this time with the exhale, bring your hands down inside of your front foot for lizard. The back knee can stay up or you can lower it. You can take your forearms or hands to blocks here, whatever feels good for you. And take some gentle rocks, rocking back and forth. Rocking back and forth a bit in your lizard. And take a few more breaths here. Gently let the deep core muscles here start to open up a bit. And then we're going to step that top foot back. Straighten the legs for plank pose. And then rock to your right side. Stack your shoulders for side plank on the right. You got options. You can lower the bottom knee, stagger the feet, or take the top foot to your inside thigh for flag pose. And let's lower it down. Take a transition. Other side. Inhale, your left leg lifts. Bend the knee, stack the hips, and take a flip. Press your hips up high. Nice arch all the way from your heels to your outstretched arm. Inhale. Exhale, wrap around. Giant step around and up with your top leg. Lower your back knee. Reach those arms up high. Inhale. Exhale, frame the front foot. Three-legged dog. Exhale, step it up. Raise your back knee. Figure four. Straighten the standing leg. Reach the heel back. Warrior two. Side angle. Warrior two. Sky archer. Inhale. Exhale, twist to your left. Spin your back heel up. Hook the elbow on the thigh. Drop a knee or split the arms. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Exhale to side angle. Reverse warrior. And we're going to take lizard. So exhale the hands down inside the front foot. Some options for lizard here. Just gently rocking back and forth on the hips. Feeling into that stretch. Feeling the body open and expand to draw in fresh nutrients from our breath, from the increased circulation of our practice. And then step that foot back, take a plank pose, and this time rock to your left side. Stacking the shoulders, extend long through these fingers, and take whichever variation that you'd like. Get this nice arch shape. Inhale. Exhale, take it down through your transition. Take 3 breaths here, deeply in. Exhale, side out. Fill the lungs completely. Exhale audibly. One more deep breath in. And let it all go. Breathe in, bend the knees, gaze forward to prepare. With the exhale, engage and float or step halfway, lift long neck. And fold, sweep the arms back, chair pose. Inhale, exhale, straighten the legs, bring the hands together at the heart. Let's take a wide-legged forward fold. So take one of your feet back so that you're facing me and your feet are parallel. You're facing the long edge of the mat. Just go ahead and set up for it. All right. And then take any intuitive stretches that you'd like to take here. If you want to let one hand slide down a leg, take the other arm over to the other side. Doing this. Working into that direction of the spine. You always try to work the 6 directions of the spine. Front, back, side to side, left and right. All right. Now let's reach the arms up real long. Extend through your fingers. Make sure that you have your block handy, actually. Yeah, block handy. Okay, inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. You can press the toes down, slight bend in the knees like 2 degrees. You can walk your hands further back behind you or hold on to the ankles to help draw you down. Respecting your edge. And if your head is close enough to the ground to where you can safely take the inversion, that's available to you as well. Go ahead and go for it. And for the rest of us, let's take a hand directly under your gaze, perhaps on top of a block. And then you can reach your opposite hand up, twisting that direction. Nice and broad through the chest. Press your hip back, draw your inner thighs together to help get that stretch there in the groin. And extend it through your spine. Nice and long, straight spine, and we'll switch sides. Remembering to breathe with control. And then let's switch. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Very good, very good. Now turn your front toes to face the front of the mat. Step up to the front of the mat. Press into your heels. Let's rise all the way up. Take your feet almost max length distance apart. So further apart than hips length distance. Let's take the hands behind us in a bind. Inhale, draw the shoulder blades together, chest rises. Exhale, fold forward. Take a generous bend in the knees. Keep your arms rising up and back. Relax the head and neck. Staying engaged, squeezing the palms together or locking the fingers together. Sway the head side to side. Shake the head no. Nod the head yes. Then we'll release the bind. Let's take a halfway lift. And fold. Let's sweep the arms. Take a chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, come to standing. Open up the hands. Let them come down by your sides. Palms face forwards. Feet are parallel. Standing meditation. Actively softening through the arms and the legs, finding your balance. Getting into the energy cycling from our practice. And we're going to take it down to the ground. Reaching your arms out long like a zombie. Raise your back heels up, and then we're going to slowly sit the hips down like we're lowering through honey. Slowly, slowly, slowly. With control. Then when your hips touch your heels, take the knees wide, reach forward, send your seat back, and gracefully sit back. Let the back keep going, keep going. Feet flat in front of the hips. Press the hips up. Press the hips up real high. Then exhale, lower them down. Your feet are directly in front of the seat. Take another breath. We'll queue up for another bridge. Press your feet, press your hips up. Interlace your fingers, option to roll over the arms, pressing down to press up. Pressing the hips to the belly to the chest, and the chest to the chin. And then you can release the hands, soften the chest, roll down the spine, and take your knees side to side. Windshield wipers. And then point the knees straight up. Go ahead into a bridge, a wheel, or a shoulder stand, or if there's any other position that you want to take, go ahead and rise up into that, yogi's choice. Wherever you're at, stay with the breath. Make sure to keep the pressure off of your neck, using the shoulders and the elbows to support you and hold your weight, especially if you're in a shoulder stand. And then if you are in a shoulder stand, go ahead and keep that shoulder stand. Otherwise, if you're in a bridge or a wheel, tuck your chin, roll down the spine, take a breath, and then take your hips up, take your feet up, like so. Taking the weight into the shoulders and into the elbows. So rather than being straight like a candlestick, there's a bit of an angle in my pose here. And this is good, this is healthy. We're directing the weight away from the neck. We're maintaining a very sustainable inversion. I could hang out in this pose for a long time. So let's take about 5 more breaths here, hanging out in shoulder stand, feeling the effect of the reversal of gravity on the blood flow. Then let's lower the knees by the ears. If you're really, really flexible, you can take plow pose. Take your feet down behind you. And then bring your knees to your ears. And gently, we're going to roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. You can use your hands to support you. Vertebrae by vertebrae. And then take the legs out long. We'll take fish pose. So take the palms underneath of the seat. Palms facing down, so the tops of your hands are touching your seat. Back, so that your head rocks back. And so the top of your head is connecting with the mat and extend through your toes. It's a real active pose here. Pressing into the elbows, drawing the chest up. Taking a couple more breaths in Matsyasana, fish pose. And then let's lower it down. Bring the knees into the chest here. We'll take supine twists. So take your knees on over to your right side. Gaze is over your left. Your arms can come out in a T or a cactus shape. Option to cross one leg over top of the other, or to put a block in between your thighs. Softening the shoulders to the mat. And we'll take a few more breaths here. And then go ahead and bring your knees into your chest. Take them in, take a gentle rock, and then to neutral, and let them come over to the opposite side. Arms come out again. Taking that variation with the legs, whatever feels best for you. Allow your breath to guide and direct the stretch. Using the inhale to explore the contour of this shape, of this supine twist. And letting the exhale be smooth and long to help promote relaxation, to activate the parasympathetic nervous system. So we breathe in long, smooth exhale. Has a very calming effect. Go ahead and bring your knees into your chest. We'll take a quick happy baby, holding on to the soles of the feet and rocking back and forth. And then when you're ready, take your knees into your chest. Gently tuck the tailbone, raise your forehead, inhale. Exhale, open up, finding your Shavasana. Taking any moves, rocks, sways, finding yourself in that center point between the left and right hemispheres of the body. And then soften into stillness. And in stillness, allow the body to continue to relax. Tuning into the autonomous functions. Feeling into the rate of the heart rate. Observing the breath without control. Perhaps relaxing the chest, relaxing the belly, so that the breath is naturally drawn in deeper. And notice what else arises in your experience. Sensations in the body. Sounds. Sights. Staying relaxed, drawing your attention to the breath, allowing the spotlights of the senses to be drawn inwards, actively relaxing, feeling the support of your mat, of the floor beneath you, feeling the hug of gravity to the earth. Allowing yourself some time and some space to relax, restore, renew. And then let's return to that three-part breath from the beginning of the practice, breathing in to fill the belly, and then the chest, and then the collar. And exhale from the top down, filling the diaphragm and up. And then exhale, pouring the pitcher out. As you breathe in, wiggle your fingers and toes. Gentle movements bring an awakeness and aliveness into the body. Rolling your wrists and ankles, legs and arms. And then take your arms up and back, full deep body stretch, point through the toes. And then draw the knees into the chest. Gently wrap your arms around your shins. Receive this appreciation from yourself, from your body, for returning to the yoga practice, your yoga mats once again. And then you may rock over to one side with your ear resting on an arm, or gently rock up to seated. Pressing your top arm down, top leg in front, coming to a seated pose. Taking the shoulders back a bit so they stack over the hips. Staying with the breath. Let's take one breath together to close. Exhale fully. Deep, full breath in. Sigh, let it all go. Ah, that felt great. Let's do one more. Deep breath in. And let it all go. Ah. Bring the hands together at the heart. Thank you so much for moving, for flowing, for dancing, for breathing with me today. Namaste, yogi friends. Hey, thank you, Fabiana. Thanks for tuning in. I'm not sure if I can hear you guys talk. I might be able to, but I can see the chat. If anybody wants to chat in, I'll hang out for a bit. Thanks so much for tuning in. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm doing this Wednesdays and Thursdays at 10 o'clock. Also, there's a Sunday at 9:30. I can fill you in if you reach out to me. Wednesday, I'll be doing a gentle flow, so like the opposite of this. And then Thursday, we'll be doing more stuff like this. So next week, we'll probably do something similar. I'll switch it up a little bit. I'd love to know what you guys, thank you so much, Anita. Thanks so much for tuning in again. I appreciate it. I'd love to know what you guys thought of the flow. It's kind of an interesting series. It's something that I've pulled bits and pieces from different teachers and kind of like compiled it together. This yoga practice that we do is such a a combination, like a montage of this old ancient wisdom with our modern skillful adaptations, you know, in our modern schools, right? Thank you so much, Ellen. Thanks for tuning in. And everyone drink plenty of water. Please drink your 8 glasses of water a day and eat lots of fruits and vegetables, fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, organic if possible. I know that's a challenge. But yeah, definitely, you know, I try to eat like 1 meal a day that's just like almost all veggies and another meal a day that's like all fruits. So let's just stay really strong and active and healthy during this time. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and close the chat unless anyone has any final feedback or comments. All right, peace and light, friends. Until we meet again.